you a drink, Gabby?
Agent Gladwell.
Am I in trouble?
It's different, something that could be an example of progression in my career. I've yet to take on a leading role of this capacity, so something that presented the idea of a challenge.
You and your friends are looking at identity fraud, money laundering.
I could notice a challenge, and I have seen your career all along these years, and the relationship that you had with Gugu was amazing. And to see those, even this, the doggy eyes is part that I like a lot. And with another phase of your career, something that I have never seen before, and I think the public will like to see that. How has you guys developed this relationship, and could we expect like a prequel, maybe?
Wow.
Ooh, interesting.
And success, yes. I won't speak for Gugu, but I'll just say I think that we were able to develop the chemistry off screen so that our chemistry on screen will be better by taking advantage of our rehearsal time. And also just like on set in the beginning stages of the movie, not being afraid to just kind of hang out, chill, and talk.
Right.
It wasn't always a rush to get to your space. I think, once we got to the middle to the end and we were confident in what we were doing, then breaks were necessary. But in the beginning, I think we were okay with just conversing, talking, and getting to know one another. And
also the script, the dynamic and the writing in the script, really evolved as we went along. And I think that, our characters seem kind of diametrically opposed, their energies, like their backgrounds, the way that they sort of see the world. But then that kind of creates that fun tension and banter as well. And, F. Gary Gray, our director, we went to an art gallery. Do you remember that early on? We went to visit some art in London and just spend some time kind of, feeling that vibe.
You know what else too? I think the collaborative effort of our ideas in the beginning stages. F gave us an opportunity to talk, give our thoughts, what we thought would be more, what we had or posed as questions, and search to find answers for to help us better understand the backstory. So I think there was a lot of work that kind of went into getting us to a space of comfort beforehand.
But I'm here to offer you a deal. We need you to steal something.
Well, what about the best part of the movie, if I may ask for you?
This interview right now, doing this interview because of the movie.
What was the worst part of working together, or the movie, or even of the interview?
I don't have a bad thing about saying there's no worst part of it. I'm so blessed and grateful, and I look back on the whole experience fondly, very fondly.
We're taking the plane, the whole plane?
It's kind of hard to take half a plane.
The weirdest, any weird thing that you would say oh, this was the weirdest thing, definitely.
The weirdest thing.
Are you just pointing at me? Are you just pointing at me?
Billy himself was the weirdest thing.
Impossible.
It just hasn't been done before. If we don't do this, we go to jail.
¿Qué se siente representar a nuestro país? Porque me encanta que lo estés representando. Yo soy ciudadana española y el verte brillando tan alto es maravilloso. Y sobre todo esta parte de ser la piloto, ¿no? Representas a la nación de España, porque aparte la traes la traes ahí. Y entonces no solo como este personaje que ya conocemos, que eres muy famoso en España, pero sino que la representa tal cual, se ve Madrid y todo, lo podemos ver en la película. ¿Cómo te sientes? ¿Y cómo relacionas esto con el personaje? ¿Por qué decidiste sí aceptarlo? ¿Y cómo se siente esta parte de ser la heroína de España? Un poco.
Nunca lo he visto así, la verdad. Pero bueno, me hace mucha gracia y me provoca mucha ternura que tú lo hayas visto así y me alegro un montón. La verdad es que la vida es loca, ¿eh? Es un poco loca la vida, porque claro, de repente el hecho de irte fuera de tu casa a rodar una película, estuvimos rodando en Belfast, el hecho de estar compartiendo con un cast internacional, cada uno de su padre y de su madre, ha sido algo que realmente, más allá de ser un aprendizaje, porque yo hace como 3 años no hablaba mucho en inglés y yo siempre digo que la mejor manera de aprender
Cuesta un montón.
es estar allí, no queda otra. Pero sí que es verdad que intento siempre ser fiel a mis raíces allá donde voy, ¿no? Para mí es algo muy importante y es muy importante también como reflejar en cada personaje que hago fuera de España, reflejar algo que sea respetuoso hacia lo que a mí me parece respetuoso, ¿no? Entonces, nada, ha sido muy bonito. Te voy a decir que cuando estoy en el cockpit, en la cabina de la piloto, y cojo la foto de mis padres, que en teoría es la foto de mis padres, son mis padres de verdad. Y yo pedí si podía poner a mis padres de verdad, porque bueno, pues porque yo creo que hay algo, no sé, bonito, que también me ayuda a mí a conectar a nivel interpretativo con ese tipo de cosas. Siempre suelo sentirme bastante melancólica cuando ruedo fuera de España y por eso siento que necesito siempre como estar muy conectada con mis raíces. A lo mejor por eso tú has sentido eso, ¿sabes?
Our next score is going to be our biggest yet.
Nice.
$500 million in gold is on its way to a terrorist cell.
How did you manage to learn so many strange words? Because for me, saying just the nicknames, it's tough. Like, you know, it's complicated. My first language is Spanish, but you were so good with all the standard things and the nitrogen and all of these things. So how do you prepare for this character, if I may ask?
No, you just do your little research. Like as an actor, you just want to get all the information you can with all the Stewart platform and all that stuff. I was like Googling all this stuff, being like, what is this thing?
Yeah.
And it's just knowledge. Like that's actually one of the best parts about being an actor. It gives you an opportunity to go into a rabbit hole of like all these new ideas you never knew existed. And
Things
like,
you would never
know about and stuff. Like, yeah, that's like very exciting. The wealth of knowledge that's out there that you wouldn't naturally come across and have to study.